Have you ever noticed how the first number you see quietly changes everything after it? A salary, a price tag, a discount. Even when the number means nothing, your brain still treats it like a reference point. This is called anchoring bias, and it quietly shapes modern economies every single day. Because human decisions are rarely completely rational, most people believe they compare value objectively. But in reality, the mind compares everything to whatever it saw first. Imagine walking into a store. You see a jacket priced at $1,200. A few seconds later, you notice another one for $400. Suddenly, $400 feels reasonable, maybe even cheap. But without the first price, the exact same jacket might have felt expensive. The first number became an anchor, and once the anchor exists, your perception begins orbiting around it. Modern businesses understand this perfectly. That's why restaurants place extremely expensive items at the top of menus. Not because they expect everyone to buy them, but because they change how every other option feels. A $20 meal looks normal when it sits next to a $120 steak. Luxury brands use the same principle. So do real estate companies. Even negotiations depend on anchors. The first offer in a negotiation often shapes the entire conversation, even if the number itself was completely arbitrary. Because once the brain receives a reference point, it struggles to fully detach from it. And the effect becomes even stronger during uncertainty. When people don't know what something is truly worth, they rely even more heavily on external signals: prices, ratings, social proof, market trends. This is why perceived value can move faster than real value. Markets are not driven only by facts. They are driven by perception, and perception is heavily influenced by anchors. This also explains why financial bubbles happen. When asset prices rise long enough, people stop asking, "Is this rational?" and start asking, "How much higher can it go?" The previous high price becomes the new anchor, and slowly, normality itself changes. But anchoring bias doesn't only affect money. It shapes expectations, relationships, status, lifestyle. Modern society constantly feeds the brain new reference points: what success looks like, what beauty looks like, what a normal life should cost. And over time, people stop evaluating reality directly. They evaluate reality against the anchors surrounding them. This is why awareness matters. Because once you recognize the anchor, you begin thinking more independently. You stop reacting automatically to numbers, labels, and artificial comparisons. And you start asking a far more important question: what is this actually worth to me? If you enjoyed this cinematic economics documentary, subscribe for more videos about psychology, money, systems, and the hidden patterns shaping modern life. Beat the house. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it.